Hello, welcome to my latest Warhammer Champions video. But something a little bit different to just like the out-and-out gameplay that I've been doing in my previous ones. I put it out to the internet on Reddit and the Discord page and the Facebook page as well for Champions. Just to ask you guys out there which deck you would like me to run with for the new season of Ranked Play Season 12. The options were a Vampire deck, a Grotz deck, a Nurgling deck, or a Stormcast deck, and Nurglings came out on top. So I'll be running with the Nurglings for this season. So what I thought I would do, I would show the process of building the deck. Doesn't go as long as I thought it was going to, so it's quite a quick process. So I managed to squeeze in a couple of games on casual as well afterwards. So do enjoy the video. My name's Stephen H. This is my channel, No Beef Just Party, and cue my funky new intro. So Nurglings, let's get to it. So if you've never seen how decks are built in this particular game, it's quite an easy process, very simple. You click on library, click on decks, new deck. Nurglings are chaos. Right, it's always important to save your stuff. So Nurglings. Now, what makes this particular deck quite interesting is, with regards to the game, normally you are restricted to only be able to take a 3 of any particular card in your deck. Nurglings, however, you can take 7 of the little buggers. So you may include up to 7 copies of the Festering Nurglings in your deck. Damage to your opponent is in the corner here, 1, 1, 2. Increase this by 1 for each highlighted Festering Nurgling. So it's important to get these guys on the board quickly and to be able to just kind of double up that damage. So this is going to be a beard scratcher. Let's start off with 7 of these guys. So many of them. Okay, so it's got 2 marks that you can see there. The little horn thing is the daemon mark, and that little badge there is the Nurgle sign, who is one of the chaos gods. So if I'm looking for interaction, those symbols are going to help. So let's start from the ground up. Let's try and find some champions that will complement the Nurglings. The one that kind of jumps out at me off the bat is the Bloodthirster. This guy. Increase the damage done from highlighted units on their last corner against your opponent by 1. So the last corner at all the Nurglings is 2, so that would automatically bump it up to 3, which could then bump up to 4 or even 5 based on if there are other Nurglings on the board. But he is quite expensive at 10. So what else is there that can help that? Herald of Nurgle has the same badges, but it doesn't really do anything for him there. Vile Poxbringer, a heroic act, rotate a highlighted demon unit 1 step forwards. That could be quite good, as it could speed up the damage on my Nurglings, and that is quite cheap at 2 points. So I could possibly put 2 of them in. And this guy's quite good as well. Increase damage done from highlighted demon units on their last corner against your opponent by 1. So again, that can combine really well with the Nurglings and combine really well with the big daddy demon, the Bloodthirster. So I'm going to go in with those guys, and I'm just going to try and smash and bash my way through. Vile Poxbringer. Oh, I need another one of them. Have I only got one of them? I do only have one of them. Right, I'm going to have to make one. Let's get that dude in. And then where was the other guy? Spoilpox Scrivener. So, what I have to think about now is how I can quest these guys. So, the Bloodthirster, I just have to cause damage, put a unit down, use an ability, put a demon unit down. So I've already got 7 demon units in there. Spoilpox Scrivener, demon units, and damage. And these guys, damage, demon unit abilities. So it's probably wise for me to try and stick to demon units, wouldn't it? That does limit me quite a lot to the type of stuff I'm used to playing. So let's see what this leaves. So I can search by the little keyword type things here. So where's the demon one? There we go. Okay, so there's quite a few good things here. Now, maybe half and half abilities and units is what I'm going to go for, but we'll see what we've got, see what's good. Can I try and keep it fluffy and keep it all Nurgle? So they're all quite slow in the uptake. Anything there that's good that I really want to... So that's damage to yourself and healing. I'm not too sure about that one. This guy, damage to your opponent and gain health. It's got a last corner of 2. Might stick a couple of those in. A couple of these guys. Gain health, damage to myself. Not too keen on that. Okay, let's go back to the demon thing. Let's try and find stuff with 4 corners. What are you? Shuffle up to, I don't have any spells. Graceful Daemonettes. Ooh, this is a good one. Can't be removed. Let's get 2 of those in. It's got a strong 4th corner as well. Strong 4th corner, but quite a slow card. But as I can... This one. I can rotate demon units. Interesting. Okay. Okay, a couple of you. 1, just because there's sheer amount there. 2. And then let's go with you. 1, 2. Now let's look at the abilities. I have to take that off. Okay, so these are all demons, so I want Demonic Fury, so we want 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. I want Blood Hunt for removal, so 3 of these, 2, 3. Furious Strike, I'm going to want that as well, just because of the damage output. 3. Reckless Abandon. Yeah, let's get a couple of them in. 2. Death for Death. So I want a couple of them in just to be able to give me some extra removal options. Have a Battle Tactics. I want one more. Beatback. Beatback could be good because I could move Nurglings around with that. Okay, so that's quite a slapdash deck that I've put together. Just remember my camera's on. So let's double check here. So Festering Nurgles. So you may include up to 7 copies of Festering Nurglings into your deck. Damage to your opponent increases by 1 for each highlighted Festering Nurgle. So I have 7 of those, which is a lot. Graceful Daemonettes. Corner 1, damage to your opponent. Corner 2 and 3 cannot be removed. Corner 4, damage to your opponent. So with this, at the end is a big heavy hitter. Heart Piece of Daemonette. 2 and 4 rend damage. Again, big heavy hitter. Loathsome Plague Bearer, just for damage and healing, really. Bloodletters, damage, and a big corner there as well. And then Battle Tactics, shuffle up to 2 cards from your hand into your deck. Cards equal to the number of cards shuffled in +1. So stick 2 cards from your hand in, get 3 back. It's good if your draw isn't particularly, if the cards in your hand aren't particularly great. Beat back, gain additional action, move a highlighted unit to another highlighted disengaged warrior champion. So all of my champions are warriors, so it will work on everyone. And I can move my dudes around, kind of shuffle the pack, so to speak. So could play some nice little tricks for that one. Blood Hunt, remove a highlighted spell or unit. It's a necessity to have removal in the game now. Demonic Fury, just for the big 5 damage, does deal 2 damage to yourself. Without using Scarbrand, it's not as strong as in previous decks that I've used on my channel, but it's still a really good card, and combined with what I'm going to be using as my blessings, it can win you the game. Death for Death, extra removal. So I have 5 removal cards, 6 removal cards. No, 3, 2. So I have 5 removal cards in my hand. Furious Strike, again, it's just a really good card to combine with the blessings that I'm going to use. Reckless Abandon, again, just a really good card to use with the blessings that I'm going to use. So we are going to move on to the blessings, and then I'm going to try 3 games in casual, and we'll call that a video done, so to speak. But let's jump into blessings now. Do I go with my normal chaosy stuff? Yes, I do. So there's a lot of spells knocking around at the minute. Loads of spells. So Spell Eater Curse is a must-have, I think. 4 damage to your opponent, remove highlighted spells, and deal an additional 2 for each spell that you remove. So particularly with Chaos Immortal, that which uses a lot of spells, that can definitely swing the game in your favour. So you're going in. Unrivaled Battle Lust. This is 1 damage to yourself, increased damage done to your opponent from highlighted units by the corner. That's just a nice buff. Wanton Destruction. Damage to yourself. Damage to your opponents. It's too much of a risk, that one. Gaze of Nurgle. That's this one. You may either gain 6 health or 6 damage. So you can either win a game with that or keep yourself in the game. And as I'm good, I might put this in. 3 damage to your opponent, increase the spell 1 for each highlighted unit. So I aim on having a lot of units on the board, and that also includes your opponents as well. So that could work out quite nicely too. So that is my deck. I have no idea if it's going to be any good. So I'm going to jump on casual for a game or two. So let's see. Now, I very rarely go on casual to test my decks out, but most of my decks are tweaks from stuff that I've nicked off of other people. So I tend to jump straight in with those interact. But let's go into cash and see what we're up against. I could end up against absolutely anything in casual. People are a lot more laid back about what they play. They're a lot more inventive, I guess. You also just get people who don't want to play ranked because they don't want to play the same kind of meta decks over and over again, which has been a problem recently. So I mean, saying that, then the last time that I played, I didn't come across any of the big meta decks. But, well, let's see. Let's see what we go up against. Okay, cool. So, never come across this guy before. Brilliant. Okay, we got a Hell Knight. Oh, pleasantries. So let's increase damage done. Right, okay, let's get you in there. And let's put you on the end as well. Let's see. Okay, so this is a nasty card that he's just put down. Okay, so I am very familiar with this type of deck that he's playing. So this guy, damage from highlighted abilities cannot exceed 3 after damage reductions. So my Furious Strike and my Demonic Fury are only really going to be eligible being played in this corner here, because this guy can reduce that 5 damage, or it could even be more than 5 because of the buffs from Blessings, down to 3. So let's pop you in here, unless he has another one of them, because you can play 2 of those. If he does, he silenced my ability. Okay, so that's good. Reduced damage from highlighted champions abilities by 2. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of. So that's 15 damage off the bat that I can do there. Not in one turn, obviously, but okay. So he's drawn. This guy, Arcan, sorry. At the start of your turn, if this champion is disengaged and your deck is not empty, you may deploy 1 risen unit from discard pile into this champion. So that's a very strong card. He can place units that have already been in play. I'm going to start questing here. So we'll do Furious Strike first. And then I'm going to put this dude down. Just put the pressure on nice and early. I mean, if he doesn't get rid of that guy, I have nearly done a quick quest there. Okay, Mystic Shields. I'm happy with that being in there. So because this is a spirit unit, Arcan can't bring that back. He does have ways of being able to bring this card back though, so that's something to keep an eye on. So I've only drawn abilities. I'm happy to keep this a slow burner for the time being. Here we go, the Nurgling train could start here. So if this guy isn't removed, he's doing 5 damage next turn. Thanks to this guy and to this guy. So I'm going to do a big hit, I think. Okay. So I'm basically just sticking to that corner, really. Feel a bit bad. I've not actually used any of my Nurgling boys yet. So he hasn't actually discarded any Risen units yet, so it's slowing his game down quite a lot. That's annoying. I mean, 3 damage is 3 damage though, so that's not the end of the world. Where are all these Nurglings? How many cards have I drawn out? 2, 7, okay. Okay, so he'll discard. Okay, he must just not have. Okay, so he must have just unfortunately had quite a bad draw in his hand, because he really would have had much more. So 3, 6. Okay, sorry, just doing the maths in my head. There we go, little bugger. It's an interesting card to give up there. I think I've got him here. All depends on. It's just dawned on me that I probably could have won this turn if I'd gone down this, if I'd stuck to the plan. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, I'm being overly nice here. More Nurglings. Need them all. Just hope I haven't just cost myself the game, really. Okay, so I should be fine here. So I'm doing at least one. Oh, I think I've lost. I think I've ballsed this up on the first turn. I don't want to get rid of anything because he'll bring it back. I think I need to gain health just in case. Because if I use that, he'll definitely kill me. I don't think he's got anything in his hand that can deal 8 damage. Let's get another one of you down. So I think I've won. Yeah. Oof. Okay, lovely. So, first win with it. I didn't play it right. I messed it up a couple of times there. But you saw how the Nurglings interacted at the end there when they turned, and I got the extra punch from the blessing as well to be able to do 10 damage to get the win. But let's try another one. Let's see. So just trying to think if I would make any changes to that. I wouldn't make any changes per se. I just would have played it differently. That game, I wanted to show what the Nurglings did, and they worked. They did what they supposed to do. I could have won it quicker if I'd realised, if I was paying attention and wasn't just thinking of what to do with the Nurglings. But let's see what this guy has. That's a cool playmat he's got. Mordants. Okay. What are you? Reduce damage received from highlighted enemies equal to the number of highlighted allied risen units. See, that's just a really strange place to put that. Because surely that should go in the middle too. Because by him putting that there, he can only take advantage of this lane. So he must have cards that move things around, I would have thought. So let's see what we've got. Whee! Got a Nurgling. It doesn't really matter where we go with this. I am going to draw though instead of... Oh, that's nice. So these quests, these Vile Pox Bringers quest really quickly. I'm quite impressed with that. He hasn't played any cards yet, so he's going to have to do something. Why has he put that there? Okay, so I'm going to leave this for now, and I'm going to draw. Got a healthy enough lead to be fine with it. Caught up a bit though. What's your 1 damage? So let's put you down. And then let's put you down. If I have hyper snare, then that's 6 damage. Yes, okay, lovely. So it's going to be a big hit there. It's just tough to, like, when you're playing someone in casual, it's very tough to figure out what the opponent's got, because in ranked the decks are much more, they're meta focused. So when someone lines up for champions, you can sit there and think, actually, I know what this guy's going to play. So let's move you along. And then deal 4 damage. Oh, no. Okay. I forgot about this guy at the top. If he had 5 less health, gains damage. So 4. So that would have been a win for me if he hadn't have done that. Okay. That's not a great draw for me. Okay, so I'm going to use this Battle Tactics card to try and fish out 3 cards that can win me this game. So I think I have 4 cards in my hand, in my deck still, that can win me this game. So it doesn't really matter who I put this on. We'll get rid of you, get rid of you, and get rid of you. Get rid of those 2. So we're hunting for Demonic Fury or Furious Strike. We got Nurgling. There we go, and that's game. Just to be on the safe side, we'll use this. Okay. Yeah, enjoying this deck.